Today I'm going to make some applesauce in my Instant Pot. Had some apples in the fridge that needed to get used up, so this is what's going to happen today. I have here, these just happen to be some Honeycrisp apples. You can use any kind of apple you want. You can mix and match, it doesn't matter. And I have about 6 of them here. So the first thing that I do is I peel them, core them, and get them all ready. If you don't want to peel them, you don't have to peel them after the fact. You could always use an immersion blender and blend up those skins. I just prefer to do it this way. And this is really quick and really easy and really delicious. So dump all those apples into the Instant Pot. And I'm only going to use about 1/3 of a cup of water, not very much at all. And you might be thinking, but Sandy, it takes a cup of water for the pot to come to pressure. Well, not with apples. It just works. And the other thing that I'm going to do is squeeze in about half of lemon. I do it upside down so the seeds don't fall all in there. And since I'm only using one hand, and it looks like I did get a seed in there anyway, it doesn't really matter. Okay. A little bit of cinnamon. That's just how I like mine. And you don't have to do this. You can leave it natural, but I love the taste of brown sugar. And I'm going to put in a couple of tablespoons just to give it a little bit of a rich flavor. So when you're cooking apples like this in your Instant Pot, it's on the list in the Instant Pot recipe manual as one of the foods you probably should not cook in the Instant Pot because it's a foaming food. And I do it anyway. And the way that I get around that is I either just let it completely natural release when I'm done and the foam just goes away and I don't release the pressure and risk the foam spewing up through the knob. The other thing that you can do is you can add a little bit of butter, and the oil in the butter kind of neutralizes the foam a little bit, makes it not so much. It also adds a really nice flavor to your applesauce, so that's an optional step if you would like to do that. I did last time, but I'm not going to do it this time, and I'm just going to let it naturally release. So I've got that in there. I'm going to stir it up and then I'll get on with the cooking. Those are all stirred up. You don't really have to stir it. I just do. Put the lid on, set the knob to sealing, manual, and I do 6 minutes for my applesauce, and then I do about a 15 to 20 minute natural release, and then that's it. I'll see you when it's done. Okay, so it's been about 20 minutes. As you can see, there wasn't much left for steam. Smells delicious, and they look really good too. Let me brighten that up a little bit for you. There we go. Okay, so as you saw, I only used 1/3 of a cup of water, and look at how liquidy that is. You could probably get away with using only 1/4 cup of water if you want to. So I'm going to take a potato masher and just mash it down. This is the texture that I like. A little bit chunky, but still very, very soft. If you really don't like this texture, or maybe you're trying to make baby food or something, then maybe you could use your immersion blender, or you could use a food processor or something like that. Okay, I really like this consistency. I'll get a spoon so you can see it. It's exactly the way that I like it. But let's just say that you don't want that much liquid in it. you can always just come back over here and you can hit your saute button and then hit adjust if it isn't already on normal, and because you don't really need it to be super duper hot for this. And then you can just cook it down a little bit, just like when you reduce something over the stove. Just cook out some of the liquid and it'll thicken right up. But remember, this is still really, really hot, so it is going to thicken a little bit once it cools down. And then all I'm going to do when this does cool down a little bit more is I'm just going to transfer it to my pint-sized mason jars, and I should get a few pints out of that. Not too bad for just some leftover apples that were in the fridge. And it's healthy, it's delicious, it's easy. That's probably the best part. Okay, so there you go, instant pot applesauce. I hope you like it and have a wonderful day.